I'm back for part 2, and I just want to continue from where I left off so that I can upload these to YouTube. Many of us right now in September 2021 are definitely going through the fires of trial, okay? Not the fires of hell, but the fires of trial. We are being tested from above, from below, from the left and the right, from behind and from in front, from inside our minds. We're being tossed, okay? We're in a hurricane. We're in a tornado. A whirlwind of everything that Satan can throw at us. And you know it. Whether you believe in God or Satan, it doesn't matter. To my point, because an atheist and an agnostic and those that hate God are feeling exactly inside what we are. We who are children of God, we know it. We all feel it. We all know that in the essence of the air, in the air, what we can't see, in the invisible realms, everything, we know just by instinct, the animals, the plants, and the land cries out and knows. Just by a knowledge that's placed within every creature and every created thing, that things are wrong. Even inside your family, things are wrong. People are really hurting one another with their words. Instead of building one another up and telling each other, wow, great job on this and great job on that, it's more blaming when you forget to do one little thing. You know it's true. You've heard it said, how could you have forgotten to take out the trash? How can you have forgotten to vacuum? How can you have forgotten to do X, Y, or Z? Instead of hearing, wow, you remembered today to take out the trash. That's awesome. Wow, you did a great job cleaning up the kitchen. Wow, you did a great job remembering the things that you remember on your list of endless things that you have to do. No, we are often condemned for those 1 or 2 little things that we forgot to do. And while that may be painful, it isn't the end of the world, right? We know that. We're in this world and we're going to be hurled with punches, with words. And as much as the world says, roll that right off of your back and just keep on going, I choose to let the Holy Spirit deal with it. And He will come and minister to you and to me when others don't appreciate what you do. When others think that you're difficult and that you are judging them and you are mightier and more high-headed than they, which is mostly a lie, if anything. Those of us who love deeply are actually the most sensitive. And that's because we love so deeply. Therefore, we hurt so deeply. And that's okay. It's not a flaw. It's a very good attribute to have. And it's a gift inside of you that God placed there. So allow yourself to love deeply and realize that you will be hurt deeply. And that is still okay. In fact, it's better than okay. It's a representation of who you really are, who you belong to, which is Yahushua, Jesus, who actually was humiliated, and he had to walk with his own cross to his death. Humiliated. I'm convinced that when he walked his cross to go and to be crucified upon it, that they didn't even let him wear a cloth over his body, that I believe he was naked completely. And that's the most humiliating position that a human being can fathom in truth. If you were grabbed out of your house and you were naked and you didn't have time to go in and get clothes on, you'd be humiliated. If they chose to humiliate and to throw ropes at Jesus and scourge him, do you think they allowed him to wear one little cloth to cover his nakedness? I really doubt it. And I don't have any proof of that. I just know how evil works. You do too. If you're even listening to this, you know how evil works. It seeks to destroy you because it wants to take your soul and cause it to burn with your body for eternity, with no food, with no water, and not even someone to care for you and to hold you while you cry and while you scream. It really is over if you go to hell. Forever. Nothing will ever be there to calm your tears and your screams. It will be endless. And guess what? The devil wants to take you there not because he loves you, but because he hates you. And he'll take you there in any way that he can. He will deceive your mind here on planet Earth and make you think that he loves you. Evil will try to embrace you. And when you fall for evil embracing you, believing that it's really love, that's how he tricks you. Don't let him do it. Be strong and courageous and brave in the Lord. And don't do it by yourself. Pray and scream to Jesus. Cry to Jesus. He's your brother. He's your father. He's the one that loves you and will rescue you from the fires of hell. If only you would just ask him with one thought, not even a word, just a thought. He doesn't say you have to say anything out loud, just a thought. These are the hardest times that planet Earth has ever been through. And you know what? While Hitler did what Hitler did, it wasn't the entire Earth. You see, this is a special time. This is the last times, the last hours. And that is why it's a global crisis? How does a tiny number of people have control over this entire planet, and they're able to pull off this big last trick? Just like in The Wizard of Oz, the man behind the curtain. How did he pull off so much fear in Dorothy and her little dog? How did he do that? Because he's a coward. He's a scared little roach. When he was discovered and the curtain was pulled, he cried like the little coward lion. He was afraid because we are more powerful than he is. We have love. Love is way more powerful. Love is the only power that can conquer Satan and burn him and hurt him. So love. I ask you to love, not hate. Forgive. Let go. Walk away and let people who hurt you, but walk away and don't hurt them back. I'll be back for the conclusion.